I saw a sign on Route 95 that said 100 is the temperature, not the speed limit. For the next few days, we'll have 100-degree temperature as we're in ordinary time. We're in the summer now. So the church takes us back to the beginning, the book of Genesis. So over the next few weeks, we'll be walking through the book of Genesis, and the central figure, of course, is Abram, who would become Abraham, our father in faith. Abraham lived about 4,000 years ago, so 2,000 years before Christ. And we see in chapter 12 of the book of Genesis that his name was Abram. But we know that God would change his name to Abraham, which means the father of many nations. So God has a plan to begin his chosen people, the Jewish people, with Abraham, our father. What does God say to him? Go forth from the land of your kinsfolk, from your father's house, to the land that I will show you. So Abraham is 75 years old at this time. And imagine that, beginning a new mission at 75. And he's now called to leave his ancestral heritage, his land of his forefathers, of his family, his own home, and to trust God. Imagine that at that age, to begin a new vocation. And God says, I will make of you, Abram, a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you will be a blessing. You notice that if Abraham obeys God, he'll receive the blessing. And God says he'll watch over him. God says, I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you. All the communities of the earth shall find blessing in you. We as Christians see Abraham as our father in faith, as do all the Jews and all the Muslims. So it says all the communities of the earth will see him as their father. And what did Abraham do? It says Abraham went as the Lord directed him. So we see obedience. We see faith, that Abraham was always called our father of faith. In faith, we know that our Lord referred to Abraham. He said, before Abraham was, I am. And Jesus said that Abraham rejoiced to see my day. He saw it and was glad. So Abraham had a glimpse of the Messiah. And then we know that St. Paul would refer to Abraham as our father in faith, because Abraham believed God, trusted God, and was willing to put that trust into action. And remember that faith is a two-sided coin. On one side of the coin is faith, on the other side is trust. How do we live out our faith? By trusting in God. And so it says, he was 75, and he took his wife Sarai, who would become known as Sarah, and he took his nephew Lot. And they journeyed to where the Lord had told them. And notice when they got to this land of Canaan, Abraham was told, I will give you and your descendants this land. What is the first thing Abraham did? He built an altar there. He worshiped God. He worshiped the one true God. Wherever Abraham went, he would establish an altar. The first thing he did was to worship God. We see that again when he went near Bethel. It says he built an altar there to the Lord and invoked the name of the Lord. So we see this important beginning in Genesis chapter 12 of our father in faith, the father of many nations, and his name change is so important. Later, Jesus would change Simon's name to Peter and give St. Peter a new mission as the father of the church, as our first pope. So Abraham, we always hold up as our role model and example of faith, that even at the age of 75, the Lord gave him a new mission, a new vocation, and Abraham willingly accepted it.